Guys, I fear my life is in jeopardy. Chica and Velvet can't get into this live stream. But we do have a special guest host on this episode of The Kingdom. And it's none other than the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, my boy Plush.
What's up? It's your boy. I'm here, I guess.
Save me, Plush, because I'm going to get fucking stabbed. In any case, I'm also going to leave a link. I'm going to try to leave a link to the Harmony and Chaos Discord server. I warn you now, if you join that server, it's sus as fuck. Some of the things that we got going on in there, we have this new thing called the Harmony and Chaos. I'm going to call it the IRL series, in real life series. I think Chica's calling it the Harmony and Chaos reality series. It's basically an inside look in a VC chat of the real life exploits of our characters off the show. And it's pure chaotic hell. If you like sus, that's your kind of thing. In any case, Plush is already inside the throne room. He's sitting on his co-throne. I'm about to get in there and sit on my throne. I'm going to let the drawbridge down and start letting you guys file into the castle. Welcome to the kingdom, guys.
I can't do this alone, even though I'm strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your kiss goodbye. No looking back. You and I were on the attack. Call me ahead. Right down the stairs. Such a different feeling. Both of us believing we can make it better. Together. Make each other want what we can do. You and us and me and I'm next to you. Push the on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give something to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight.
last fist bump. All right. At this point, like the song says, I'm just going to offer one last fist pump because I think I'm dead. I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
And hello, we're back.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a dead man. Plush can attest to it. I'm sure I'm dead. This might be the last fucking live stream I ever do. So we'll see. Chica's already said, yes, you are. You're dead. So, and I'm being spammed on Discord, I'm sure. All right. So welcome, guys, to the kingdom. Today we are reacting to episode 3. Velvet, it won't let you in the stream because it gave me a message. It's only allowing me to have one guest. I don't know if that'll change after today. Like I said on Discord, this is a test run. This is a test run. Just be glad that I at least have one guest and that it's possible for us to do this. It only allowed me to do one. I'm very lucky to have that. So, anyway, Plush, how you been?
I've been all right. You know, I've been doing my own thing as of recently. Other than that, I've been pretty good.
Good, good. I'm going to leave a link in the description for Plush's channel as well. He does some pretty cool videos. He's got Yoshi's Crew. He's a Plush Plush series, so it's somewhat similar to I guess a stop motion type thing, but it's a really funny series. I highly recommend you guys check it out. He does some other cool things like live streams for video games. You want to go ahead and tell them about it, Plush?
Yeah, sure. So I do a lot of just random content on my channel. At least what I think is funny. You can go check it out if you want. But I basically do a lot of things. I do gaming commentary, reaction videos, and Plush videos. If you're interested in anything like that, just go subscribe to my channel. You don't have to, but that's your choice.
Again, I'll leave a link to Plush's channel once this goes live officially and post to the channel. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Again, Plush is the voice of Sonic in Harmony and Chaos. He pretty much had the most epic Sonic laugh I think I have ever heard in this episode 3. Again, we're still having those technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to figure out something. It has to do with the theme song. So I'm thinking I'm just going to black out the theme song and just put everybody's name and just take out the photos. I'm not having this issue with the new episodes though, which is bizarre. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, to prevent me from dying before the stream is over, I'm going to go ahead and just dive into the episode. Episode 3 of the reboot, entitled "The Guardian of the Master Emerald." We pick up where we left off from episode 2. Sonic and Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash agreed that if Sonic stayed to party at the beach, that she would take Sonic, or she would go out with Sonic to help him find his friends and show him around Equestria. So we open the episode with Sonic being at Rainbow Dash's Cloud Dominium. At this point, Sonic has not realized his alicorn potential, so he is not capable of flying yet. So how is he going to get up to Rainbow Dash's? He forgets that Rainbow Dash lives 400 feet above the ground in a house that floats on a bed of clouds, known as the Cloud Dominium. So Sonic rings Rainbow Dash's non-existent doorbell by shouting her name. Rainbow Dash pokes her head out and tells Sonic, "I'll meet you down in a second." She basically packs a picnic, and within a minute or so, they have a little bit of dialogue, and then they fly off and run off to go find, just to explore Equestria, and Dash is going to around. Any thoughts on that opening scene, Plush?
It was pretty funny, not gonna lie.
It is pretty funny. I think already like well, Rainbow Dash spraying herself with the apple spray. As we come to find out, it's actually Applejack's apple spray that she made with Zakora, called Apple Paradise. She sprays that on, and Sonic smells it, and he's like, "Oh, I could smell the apple cider already." And that was the part that was really funny. And Rainbow Dash was like, well, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Hedgie. I'm not wearing apple spray or anything. You know, nothing sus here."
I hope not.
So we go into we come out of the opening credits, and we start off with Rarity. We start off with Rarity. We go to Rarity's boutique. Everybody's telling Chica, calm down. Not Michael saying sus. Unlike how then Chica goes, unlike your quotes, Michael. All right. Yeah, that quote book, and the quote book in Harmony and Chaos server is cursed. It is a cursed book. I do not recommend taking that book into your house. You will be cursed. So we open from the opening credits, and we're at Rarity's boutique. At this point, Rarity has taken Cream, and she's in as house guests. She was able to get them on a train with her train user account. She had a free ride, so she allowed Cream and Cheese to use those. So now they're in Ponyville. They haven't been reunited with Sonic just yet, but they are at least in a domicile and have a place to stay. So very good on Rarity being the element of generosity to take those two in. Shortly after that, well, during that scene, Rarity tells Cream, look, if you're going to live in Equestria, you're going to have to find a job to support yourself, which is kind of bizarre because Cream, I'm going to say canonly in Harmony and Chaos, she's probably about 12. I'm making her 12. She's 12-ish. Keep in mind their time has passed between Sonic X and where we are now. Apparently Chica is telling Aki to get the knives. So I'm dead at some point. Virtually dead. All right, back to it. Shortly thereafter, Rarity asks Cream, can you sew? Do you know how to sew? And Cream tells Rarity, yes, I can sew. My mother taught me how to sew. So, yes, I can sew. Rarity then proceeds to offer Cream a job. Kind of like, right now, it's just kind of like a hired hand to help. Later on down the line, Cream would become Rarity's personal assistant further on down the line in the season. Anything you want to add before we move on, Plush?
Not that I know of, no.
If you guys want to ask questions to either myself or Plush, feel free in the chat. The chat keeps popping up and down, so I'm trying to keep up with it the best I can. I can't keep the live chat. Let me see. I'm afraid that if I hit something, I'm going to end this live stream, and I don't want to do that. We're not gonna mess with it. We're not gonna mess with it. Let's see. Live chat. We're gonna have all messages visible. Oh, there you go. Now I can see all the messages. So Cream accepts the job with Rarity, and shortly thereafter, Spike shows up at Rarity's boutique. He's very happy to see Rarity because he's been worried about her. He hasn't really seen Rarity since the Mobians arrived, and there was all that chaos with the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald emitting lightning and all the electricity that they emit. So he was a little worried for Rarity there. He knew why Rarity was gone at that point. Rarity just reiterates, yeah, I couldn't make it. And I was filled in by Cream and Cheese about what was going on. Give me a sec. I'm gonna turn off that light that's behind me because it's really starting to bother me. Give me a sec. Plus, feel free to say anything if you want. There we go. Much better. Much better. I don't have that light glaring in my eyes. Apparently, Queen Chica, Aki, and Velvet are plotting my death. Right before coming on, I had the knife stab emojis. Hey guys, Chica, Velvet, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules on YouTube. I don't. They only allow one. I'm sorry. If it makes you guys feel better, Plush said you guys can have the turn next time. I said it's first come, first serve. You guys can fight to the death in the server amongst yourselves. Chica says stabby, stab, stab. I didn't get to see the premiere.
Another time. Like, the next time it's probably not going to be me, so.
So, I hang my head in shame. Go ahead, Chica, say something. Yes, I'm hanging my head in shame because I know I'm being sent to the gallows when I get off here. I'm sure I'll have 55 DMs or more, 100 DMs or more between the two of you. Now she's calling me a bitch. You never sent the link, you Yes, I did, in general. I sent the link in general. It's in the general chat. Velvet said she couldn't get on. And I went live. Like, I literally got home from running my errands, and I legitimately went live like 20 minutes after I got home. So you have a ton of DMs and calls. Okay, Levi McClellan asks, if Eggman does come into the series, will he have Metal or Mecha Sonic with him or any of his robots? He will have some robots. And the thing is keep in mind, like, if you're watching these reboot episodes, the very next reboot episode, in episode 4, you get your first look at Eggman in the series. And I promise it explains everything that he's going through. I don't remember the exact amounts that he has. I want to say he has about 25 days worth of food rations on his ship. So he basically has to go into hypersleep until they get to Equestria. And the other issue that Eggman is having at his hyperdrive or warp speed, light speed, whatever you want to call it, his hyper jump is broken. That's why they can't go to Equestria right away. I wanted there to be a little bit of time elapsed before Eggman showed up in the series because I wanted to do other things besides Eggman. Because honestly, Eggman can get very redundant. As far as Mecha Sonic, Metal and Mecha Sonic, aka Metallics, will both appear in the series. I have something majorly planned for Metallics, and you'll see what happens there. But that's the Metallics part is not for a while yet. That's not for. That's like I would, if I had to guess, it's at least seasons away. Seasons before we see Metallics.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Neil the Hedgehog, is Sally Acorn going to be in the series? No, unfortunately not. Different universe in the Sonic lore, alternate dimension in the Sonic lore, if you will, alternate reality. I thought about it. Queen Chica, you're dead later, Michael. Lion's God, hi Michael, sorry I'm late. Oh, you're good, Lion God. You could watch that episode anytime you want, man. Like I said, I wanted to go live with the episode at 7, but I figured why the hell not? I wanted to have time to do the live stream for the Kingdom. So, yeah, I decided to post the episode early. The other thing is it had to be a live stream again because the freaking thing didn't convert to video. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Spike, basically is flirting with Rarity, saying that he was worried about her. Rarity obliges and is kind of, how do I say, she appreciates Spike's gesture of checking in on her. She offers Spike breakfast. They share breakfast, and that's when Rarity and Cream share their story. Queen Chica, I should send Shadow the Hedgehog copy pasta, but put Michael instead. It'll be deserved. Yep. I'm walking to the gallows, Plush. Anyway, moving along. Chica, I'm not giving you any more. I'm not giving you or hijacking anymore. Nicole puts in, I was surprised you went live. I wasn't prepared. Neither was I. You see, now I wanted to make this announcement, but I want to do it at the end of the live stream because I now have a home work life balance. I will not exceed more than 4 days of work at work. So now we actually got our new rotating schedule now at work. So moving forward, I will not work more than a 4-day work week. And the way the rotation breaks out, 1 week out of the month, I get 5 days off in a row. So I'll have plenty of time to work on Harmony and Chaos now, guys. So these delays with the new episodes, they're not going to be as long now because I'm going to have time to balance everything out, which is what I've been waiting for like 8 or 9 months with this job. So getting back into it, Spike and Rarity had breakfast. Spike and Cream they basically, or not Spike, Rarity and Cream tell Spike everything that's going on, basically catching him up. It's in this little moment where Cream makes her little first hint that she already likes Spike. She already has the ooh for Spike, does Cream. Spike, having just met Cream, is just kind of like, he's more into Rarity right now and trying to date Rarity. And as season 1 progresses, you will see what happens between Rarity and Spike. If you've seen every episode, you know. Moving along from there, Spike goes to leave, and as he's leaving, he goes and plants a kiss on Rarity's lips. And Rarity is very much taken aback by it, and she's not sure how to feel. Nicole Kala, Spike X Cream, ooh woo. Heck yes. They are a wholesome couple, Spike and Cream. They are a wholesome couple. I love them. When Cream died in the series, it was one of those moments that I regretted it instantly, or pretty close to instant. And I was trying to figure out who I needed to kill off in that saga, and unfortunately I wasn't going anywhere with Cream's character other than she was with Spike, and her scenes were getting less and less as the season 1 went on. So I elected to just write her off and have like Spike have his own little despair and sadness arc. Lion God, why did you do Cream like that? I know it was still one of the most sad moments for me in the series when I killed off Cream. It was something that I instantaneously regretted. Levi McClellan, so is every episode getting a reboot or just the first few episodes? No, it's the first 73 episodes. I don't really have a set schedule as to when I release them. It's basically whenever I get them done. Like, for example, last night I was supposed to go to work. Did not go to work because they said they didn't need us. So from 2 a.m, once I legitimately, I want to say, I played video games all the way up to about 1 a.m. I know I talked on Discord for a little while. I went on to a VC. There was a lot of people in that. So I went on a VC for a little while and then talked to Chica for maybe an hour. Chica, and there was a couple others. I don't know about a lot. I think Ambrose joined for a little bit. And then we had some other people from another server join. So yeah, and then at about 2 a.m, I started working on this episode. Chica had sent me all the voice files, so I downloaded them all. And from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m, roughly, I got all of the voice files put in, completed the episode, and by 12-ish, 12:30, I was rolling the episode and trying to get it to convert to video. So it was basically 10 hours straight of me working on this series last night, early this morning. So, yep, that's how this got done. See, when you get time off work, when I have time off work, I can get it done. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Plush. You know how long I've been waiting. Yes, Ambro did slay the choo-choos. The choo-choos! From Cheese. So after Spike plants that kiss on Rarity, Spike leaves. There was some big ooh there. Rarity contemplates if she has feelings for Spike. And she's really in shock that she actually enjoyed the kiss from Spike. And Cream blatantly tells Rarity, he really likes you, Rarity. And Rarity's like, I know he does. I know he does, darling. But it's just he's a dragon and I'm a pony. So those of you who keep up with the series, it's one of the things that pisses Spike off the most with Rarity, and you'll see further on down the line, like in season 2, Spike definitely holds resentment to that, and you'll see it in season 2 when he makes reference to it. Like, I'm not going to ruin it. You'll have to just wait. But yeah, there is references to it further on down the line. After that scene, I'm trying to remember where we go from there, Plush. Why do I want to say Twilight's Castle? Lion God, cut the bullshit, Rarity. Cut the shit, Rarity. Levi McClellan. When Cream died, Spike basically transforms into the ghost of Sparta. Basically Kratos from God of War. Yeah. Yep. And he just starts ripping changelings apart with his claws and is eating them and lighting them on fire, and they're like little meteorites falling to the ground. It's a pretty gruesome battle sequence with Spike taking on the whole changeling army, lighting them all on fire. It's really quite interesting. I would love to see that on television. That would just be brutal. But it's one of those. Chica, I will become chaos reincarnated and spam you severely, Michael. Wait, what? Spike turns into Kratos? No, he doesn't. No, that's a comparison to what Spike, like what his rage turns into. It's like Kratos. Nicole Kala, I laughed when Rarity says, it's not just a purse. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard me while the live stream was going, but there was a couple of moments where I had to like bury my face in my sweater because I was giggling and laughing. So I was like, oh, God, they're going to hear me laughing in the background over here. Plus, do you remember what scene was next?
I got no idea.
So we go from there. I think we go back to Rainbow Dash and Sonic, or do we go? No, we go to Twilight's Castle, and we go to Twilight's Castle. Rouge, of course, is hazing Twilight, and basically makes fun of her for being a librarian and all that other stuff. And there's a knock at the door, and Rouge very sarcastically says, "Oh, finally, a visitor." So she opens, Twilight answers the door, and it's Rarity. Actually, I think I got that mixed up. I think we really did go to Sondash next, but I don't remember. Anyway, we'll just cover this scene. So, no, because it was Sondash. Scratch that, because we go to Sondash, then we go to Twilight's Castle. So we go, just forget everything I just said. So we wind up going to some random place in Equestria where the X-Tornado is. Rainbow Dash spots it and asks Sonic, what is that thing? And Sonic, go ahead, Sonic. What do you say?
I don't remember.
You say, I think it was along the lines like, hey, that's the X-Tornado. That's my friend's plane. And
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
so they very quickly rush over to the X-Tornado, and they inspect it, and Sonic makes the conclusion that Tails clearly was trying to tinker with the X-Tornado to try to get it up and running again. And then he mentions, well, if the X-Tornado isn't working, then maybe Tails and Amy just kind of like abandoned ship and just kind of like left it there. Rainbow Dash comes up with the idea, well, in her mind, being a military pony that she is as a Wonderbolt, she kind of already knows, like, well, you know, if we sit and have lunch, there's a chance maybe they'll come back. They're not going to abandon a shelter. So Sonic agrees. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait it out and see what happens. At this point in time, they start flirting a little bit. I don't want to say flirting, but they start talking about past relationships and stuff. And Rainbow Dash reluctantly tells Sonic about her recent divorce with Soren. She tells him basically everything that happened about how when she left the Wonderbolts to want to start a family, that's when Soren basically left her and became a coward. But Rainbow Dash is unaware that Soren is sick and is dying. And then you'll see as these episodes progress, she does find out eventually. And it's really, she finds out in one of the most tragic ways. But we'll get into that as we move along with the episodes. At the end of the conversation, Sonic gives Rainbow Dash a hug and basically tells her not to give up. That he really admires the pony that she is. And then Rainbow Dash asks him, "Have you ever been in love?" And that's where the scene cuts out, kind of like a cliffhanger within the episode. Make you wait. Now we go to Twilight's castle, where Rarity shows up after, you know, Rouge is making fun of Twilight a little bit. So Rouge is very happy to see a guest. Once the door is open, Rouge is not going to be so happy to see the guest because the guest pretty much rips her a new butthole. So Rarity comes storming in and is accusing Rouge of breaking in. She wants an apology. All that other Rarity drama that Rarity is known for. In the very first episode of the reboots, Rarity, when she saw the video cam footage, she recorded the footage she copied it with her unicorn horn so she could always project it out. So she shows Rouge stealing the Chaos Emerald and the purse that I think Rarity was more upset about the purse. What do you think, Plush? I think she was more upset about the purse than the Chaos Emerald because the Chaos Emerald wasn't even hers. She was pretty pissed about that purse.
It seems like the kind of character that'd be like that.
And it's all because she was conceited and hoof-stitched her face on every bag. But Rarity defended herself and was like, "Oh, that's from marketing, dear. My face is on those purses. Now everybody's going to know they shopped at Rarity for you," and all that other good stuff. So Rarity does get the apology. She does get the apology that she ultimately wants. Of course, the epic moment where Rarity yells at Spike, "It's not just a purse!" Shout out to Meg for that. That was with her line delivery in that scene was it was point on, spot on.
Rip.
That whole scene, she was just spot on. It was fantastic. Fantastic stuff. The delivery of some of those lines, I'm trying not to laugh my ass off as the live stream was going for the episode. So we continue on with that scene. Somewhere along the lines, Rarity tells Twilight she has to come down to the boutique to, you can meet Cream and Cheese. You can come down to the boutique tonight and meet Cream and Cheese because I have to retake your measurements for the Grand Galloping Gala anyway. Rarity kind of just jokingly makes fun of Twilight and says, "You've put on a little bit of weight, darling." The weight she is referring to is the Pegasus wings. That would change some of Twilight's measurements, perhaps. So we see Twilight get a little triggered, and she kind of yells at Rarity, "I have not put on weight, Rarity. It's my Pegasus wings." So They start talking about the Grand Galloping Gala and about who they're going to take as guests and dates. And Spike is kind of hoping that Rarity will ask him. Nicole. Nicole put in the chat, calling Twilight fat. LOL. There's like a little running meme about Twilight overeating. On I don't know what it is. I know Scribbler does it. I've seen a couple other YouTubers do it where they kind of just make fun of Twilight just randomly eating. I know we do it in the VC role play that we got going right now. Twilight is a fucking mess in the reality series. In the Harmony Chaos reality series, Twilight is a fucking mess right now. She is chaotic as hell because she's going through all these pregnancy hormones. And if Chica can stop for a second with the attack on me, she will tell you how chaotic Twilight was today. It was funny as hell. Poor Shadow. And like I said, I'm gonna try to leave a link to the server in there. So if you guys ever see the VC channel of the, I'm gonna create a VC channel specifically for the In Real Life series. And Philia, you see Queen Chica is quoting as Philia. Don't remind me. Philia is not a canon character in the series yet, but Philia is going to be canon in season 4. Philia, I really don't care if Chica kills me. She won't kill me. She respects me too much. She won't kill me. She's over the top pissed. Yeah. Plush, am I dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much dead. Queen Chica as Philia. Yeah, I'm finally joining. Yeah, Philia has been behind the scenes for about 8 months now. Philia tells me she is spamming you with copy pastas. Oh, great. So, yeah, Philia, I'm not going to tell you guys the lore of Philia, and you guys will just have to wait to season 4. You guys are going to love Philia. But I'm going to tell you right now, Philia automatically makes this a TV-14 series. Philia is vulgar. She is fucking sarcastic. She's funny as hell. She's just, yeah, she's over the top. Like, just, yeah, I freaking love Philia. You guys are going to love Philia. She's very vulgar. She's very vulgar with the language, though. So she's going to push boundaries. Yeah, she's definitely 14. You can see Chica quoting as Philia because Chica's going to be voicing Philia. Philia is her own OC, and yeah, Philia, I'm very slay. That's what she says. Yeah, she's very slay. Definitely. But we'll get into Philia when we get into season 4. Moving along, we get into this. We get into the. We finished off the scene where Spike basically wants to go as. Oh yes, I left out Bonnet. Oh my god, I am sorry, Philia. You guys can read the chat. You guys see what's going on there. So, Spike basically wants Rarity to be his date, and he's like, I'm only going to go to the gala. I'm only going to go to the gala if Rarity agrees to be my date. And Rarity turns him down and says, no, I'm going to take Cream. And Spike gets really upset. He's like, oh, it figures. And Rarity and this is where Rarity, I think, really starts to cut a little personally deep here. And keep in mind, Spike remembers all of these things, and they come back to bite Rarity in the ass later on. Especially, there's a sequence in season 2 where Spike just fucking lets Rarity have it, and it's like well deserved. So like, when we get to that point, it's just one of those epic moments where Spike just lets Rarity have it in season 2, and it's great. So Rarity tells Spike, Spike, you're not a pony, darling. We couldn't possibly work. You're a dragon. And Spike gets really offended. He's like, yeah, that doesn't hurt my feelings. And he basically drops the broom because he's helping, he's cleaning the castle, whatnot. So basically, like, yeets his broom across the room and just goes for a walk to vent or let off steam. Rouge puts Rarity in her place kind of peacefully and says, look, on our planet where we come from, it doesn't matter. You can be an echidna, you can be a hedgehog and be together. You could be like the example Rouge gave was if Sonic wanted to marry Cream the Bunny when she's old enough, they could totally do that and nobody cares because they're in love. So she's basically using this as the comparison with Rarity and Spike. Like, just because he's a dragon and you're a pony, if you have feelings for him, it shouldn't matter what his outer differences are. You should be in love with the guy who loves you and that you love in return. So why not? And Rarity again tries to justify her reasoning and says, well, I've always wanted a stallion who is cool, debonair, brave, handsome, and all that other stuff. And Twilight chimes in, you just described Spike, Rarity. And then that's when it finally clicks for Rarity, and she's like, oh my God, I'm doomed, darlings, doomed, I tell you, doomed, I'm in love with Spike. And then Twilight's like, oh, chase after him. So she does. And basically this is where Rarity finally has her come to Jesus moments and professes her love for Spike. And they kiss and whatnot mutually. So Sparity is an official couple now in the reboot episodes of Harmony and Chaos. The moments and the ship that I think we've all been waiting for, or all waited for 9 freaking seasons with Maya at Little Pony, and we never got it more than a tease. Your thoughts on that, Plush?
What?
Your thoughts about not getting Sparity in the MLP series after they teased it for 9 years? Thanks, Hasbro. We really wanted that ship. At least I did. I don't know about everybody else, but I did.
To be honest, I'm not really in the MLP community anymore, so like, I don't really care. To be honest.
But you know what I'm saying, though? It's like they teased it so much in the series, and it was something that the fans wanted, and they never really gave us.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
And the funny thing is M.A. Larson, who was one of the MLP writers, he joked around on Twitter one day, because I follow him, and I remember like one day on Twitter he had mentioned, oh, if I get to write the series finale episode for MLP, it's so going to be the Spike and Rarity wedding. And that's not what we got because he didn't write it, unfortunately. I was like, yes. Instead, we got Apple Dash to close out MLP. We got a glimpse of Apple Dash, which is fine. I more of a Twilight Dash, Twi-Dash shipper, but Applejack and Rainbow Dash are like third. I don't know. It's really close between Twilight and Dash or Fluttershy and Dash. If you were going to make Rainbow Dash a lesbian like they did, it was going to be... I would prefer her with either Twilight or Fluttershy. That's just me. But anyway, we never got the Sparity ship that we wanted. So we're going to get that here in Harmony and Chaos, at least for a little bit. Chica's already going... Chica's already doing this. How do I bring that chat back up? Chica's already doing this. She's prepping war crimes against this man. If they got together, it would have been cute. I agree. It definitely was something that should have happened. After that scene, we go back to Sonic and Rainbow Dash. Sonic begins to answer his question about Amy, he says, well, why do you want to know? And She gets really reluctant. She even looks at her imaginary watch and is like, well, I think this is a sore topic. Let's go. And then Sonic says, you looked at your imaginary watch. And then basically Knuckles comes in and saves the day for both of them because it was going to get, I would think that at that point it's a little awkward. I think Sonic doesn't tell Dash in that moment exactly what was going on with Amy and what has happened with his history with Amy. We do see it later on. Sonic does finally break down and tell Rainbow Dash what happens. I want to say that's episode 5. I want to say it's episode 5. I want to say that's the episode it's in. So Knuckles winds up spotting Rainbow Dash and Sonic. They reunite. Sonic reunites with Knuckles and tells Knuckles that they have found the Master Emerald. And it's at a place called Sweet Apple Acres, and that Sonic and Rainbow Dash will take him to it. Rainbow Dash chimes in and says, I don't think this is such a good idea, Sonic, because remember, this is like Applejack's property. I'm not sure how she's going to feel about Knuckles camping out in her apple orchard. And Knuckles gets very upset. He says, I don't really give a damn about what Applejack thinks. I'm going to defend that emerald like I'm supposed to do. I can't do that voice nearly as I can't do it like Walker does. Canon Idris Elba, our boy Walker. We love Walker. Let's see. Levi. Oh, also, Michael, was the link about June. I never got that link. Jurgermonger. Did I say that right? I know this was an issue last time. Jurgermonger. What else did I miss? Okay, let's see. Chica's getting weapons, apparently, according to Philia. Look, I got stabbed by Chica virtually before I even came on to do this live stream on Discord. So, like I said, if you're one of my fans and you're planning on joining the Discord server, just beware. We left off with, so Knuckles basically tells Rainbow Dash he doesn't give a damn what Applejack thinks. He's going to do his job and protect the Master Emerald to the death. And Rainbow Dash chimes in, well, that's kind of what I'm afraid of, dude. Like, yeah. Like, Applejack has a family, you really can't be killing people, protecting an emerald. Philia also says Chica's going to force me to join a VC. Not if I don't sign on Discord. Ha ha ha. You're never going to get me alive, Chica. I've already spent 3 hours on there chatting with you and Elijah. Yes, that was inadvertent Kokichi. I didn't mean to break into my Kokichi, but, yeah. Anyway. Plush, do you want to read one of Chica's comments?
I can't really see it. Oh.
Yeah, it popped off my screen. I don't have it. I like the chat. If the chat disappears on me. So if somebody puts something in the chat. So when somebody types in the chat, it'll pop up for about 6 seconds and then it'll go away. I wonder if there's a way I can keep them on. I don't know. Again, this is like a new thing that we're doing, so I don't want to tinker with it too bad. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not messing with it. So in any case, moving along, Knuckles then turns his focus on Sonic and starts, scolding Sonic somewhat like, you're out here playing around with this pony when you should be protecting the Master Emerald. Why are you out here prancing around when you should be at that orchard protecting the emerald? And this is where Rainbow Dash gets triggered because she's trying to help Knuckles here. She just met this guy and he's being a jerk. And she goes off like, this pony has had it with your arrogant attitude, Knuckles. We want to help you, but we're not going to help you if you're going to threaten every pony. Applejack is a really cool girl. She will undoubtedly help you protect that emerald if you just be patient and give her a chance. And Sonic backs it up and says, yeah, I met Applejack yesterday, and she's a very nice girl, and she has nothing but pure intentions. So, Knuckles kind of is taken aback, and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm on edge with everything we've been through. And Rainbow Dash apologizes to Knuckles, like, I really didn't give that much thought, but okay. So Knuckles eventually says, okay, I'll give Applejack a chance, but if I don't like her, and Sonic's like, oh, whatever, dude, let's just go. Let's just let's go. So they go back to the X Tornado to pick up their belongings and clean up their mess, whatever. And Knuckles now notices the X Tornado, and he started asking about Amy and Tails. And Sonic says, yeah, Amy and Tails, we were hoping to sit here for a little bit and catch them while we were eating our lunch. And Sonic told Knuckles that by the looks of it, it looks as if though Tails tried to fix it. And maybe they found another shelter. Maybe they just abandoned the X Tornado. We don't know. And then they start to brainstorm as to what's the best way to get to Ponyville. Sonic suggests that Knuckles were to fly on Rainbow Dash because he doesn't run nearly as fast. Rainbow Dash is kind of like, ugh, really, dude? I gotta have this guy I just met ride on my back. Great. Just freaking great. So Knuckles climbs onto Rainbow Dash's back. Immediately, he smells Applejack's Apple Paradise perfume on Rainbow Dash. And he very bluntly says, oh, you smell good. And again, Rainbow Dash is like, oh, shut up, dude. Like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Rainbow Dash is not into smelling good. No. I'm not into that. Right, Sonic?
Yeah.
It's like the first time you ever... Never mind. Moving along, Michael. So, all right. So we get to the good part. We get to the really good part. Probably my favorite part of the episode. Rainbow Dash is just like, ugh, really? After Knuckles says something about, like, this is awkward, Rainbow Dash is like, well, speak for yourself, dude. This is not a picnic for me either. And then we get the epic Sonic laugh. This is no picnic for me, knucklehead. Sonic bursts into that epic freaking laugh and says, well, I don't know how well you heard it, but Knuckles yells at Sonic, that's not funny, Sonic. And then Sonic's like, hey, well, when it was a picnic until Knucklehead ruined it or interrupted it. It was just a classic moment that was just freaking hilarious.
Sonic laugh got MP3.
Yeah, Nicole says the Sonic laugh was still the best. That was just epic. And the fact that you carried that laugh through into your dialogue, perfect voice acting, Plush. It was like perfect. Sonic turns into Tom Hanks. That's what Lion God said.
I'm going to make that canon now. Thanks, Lion God.
Queen Chica asks Philia, Azello and Chica are chanting murder. Oh, fuck. Good luck, Michael. Thanks, Philia. I love you. I love you, Philia. I hope you're going to protect me from Chica. We are, you and I are bros now, Philia. I'm scratching your back, letting you into the series. You got to scratch mine now, Philia. See, this is an example of the role play that happens in the freaking chaotic server that I have. And we'll get into that at the end of the live stream. I promise. Oh, thank you, Felia. Felia is going to protect me from Chica. If there's one person that could keep Chica on a leash, it's Felia. So that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Felia's got my back. Oh, you see how she tries to bully me? You just have to come online so I can protect you. You see that? It's either bullying or guilt tripping. I haven't decided which one. I'll let you guys. Yeah, maybe both. I'll let you guys decide. I'm completely fine with it. I'm used to Chica's antics, so this is nothing new. It's like I tell people my day is not complete unless I get the little bunny stab emoji or some sort of stab emoji from her, or she calls me a bitch. My day is not. She does either or both in the same day. My day isn't complete until I get that from her. Levi, I will rickroll Chica on the server. I think she's immune to rickrolls because she herself rickrolls people. So, yeah, that won't work. She'll just sing along. And FYI, Chica did do a cover. She did do a Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down. Yeah, she did a legit cover as Stitch on her channel. So, yeah, she's immune. She's immune to being rickrolled. You cannot rickroll Chica. However, the next time Christmas rolls around, if you really want to get Chica, all you have to sing is, all I want for Christmas is you. That'll piss her off.
Yeah,
She's not immune to that one. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Watch, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker, right now. Watch. See, there it is. No, watch. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Watch the chat, guys. Here it comes. She's gonna change it up now on purpose. Yeah. She is immune to rickrolling, but she's not immune to that song. So if you do join the server, please start off. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Yeah, do that to Chica. You'll get her back. That'll be the one way you can get her back. So I'm dead. Anyway, let me get a drink. I'm getting raspy here. So, Rainbow Dash, Sonic, and Knuckles then head off back to Ponyville. I'm not so sure Knuckles is afraid of heights as much as he is riding on the back of Rainbow Dash. Imagine if Sonic himself could fly at the speed of sound and Knuckles had to have to fly on Sonic's back. That would not be a very comforting experience. You know, Rainbow Dash doesn't have a saddle on, doesn't have seatbelts, and she can fly at the speed of sound. If I were Knuckles, I'd be a little afraid too. That's like flying a motorcycle. That's like riding a motorcycle in the air at 700 miles an hour. I don't think that would be fun. That would not be fun. So
I don't know. I do that on a daily basis.
Yeah, so I don't think that would be fun. Do you think that would be fun, Plush? I don't think that would be fun. I'd be petrified. I'd be clinging to her too, like, oh shit.
No, I do that on a daily basis. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man. But yeah, I think Knuckles' big fear there is more of just flying on the back of Rainbow Dash at a high speed with nothing really keeping him on other than hope and basically holding on tight. So I'm doomed. Apparently I'm doomed. So yeah, we'll see. Anywho, after that we go to Sugar Cube Corner, where Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy are just having a chill girls' day. They're just kind of like, they're eating some Choco Bomb cupcakes that Pinkie made. Kind of a new thing, basically a super chocolate mess is what it is. But if you like chocolate, I'm assuming I would love it. I think it would be freaking delicious. But I love chocolate, so that's me. They're basically just talking about all the events that occurred over the past few days, just kind of catching up, and they're talking about Rainbow Dash and Sonic. Pinky swears. Actually, I think that was Fluttershy at the end with the son of a bitch. I think, and when Chica said it during the recording, oh, okay, it was the Pinky swear. I couldn't. I was trying to figure out if it was Pinky or Fluttershy who swore, because it kind of sounded like Fluttershy a little bit. It sounded like an assertive Fluttershy. I don't know, but that's at the end of the scene. But yes, I forgot she kind of did it, and it kind of made it into the episode. I put the voice file in, and I listened to it, and I was like, ah, that's right. I forgot that was the moment she threw a random swear word in. Yeah, there's, as you can see, Chica has some foul language. You are fucked. So you can see why Philia is going to be such a nuisance. She's going to be a menace in the series, but in a good way. You guys are going to love Philia. I had to put her in the series because Philia is so fucking epic. And yeah, I can't wait till Chica actually brings that character to life in the series. You guys are going to love Philia. She's freaking hilarious. So, Rarity shows up with Spike at Sugar Cube Corner. She's got Twilight coming over to meet Cream and Cheese. Twilight, of course, wants to send a letter to Princess Celestia about Cream and Cheese. She's also going to go there to get remeasured for her dress. I want to say in episode 4, that carries over. In fact, I think in episode 4, it's there after we get the Starlight and Shadow dialogue backstory. So, Rarity shows up at Sugar Cube Corner. She wants to buy a cake, so they have something to snack on during Twilight's visit. And Rarity, they just do just the usual girl talk where they just catch up. Rarity isn't shocked to come to find out that Rainbow Dash, the big thing for Rarity was when she found out Rainbow Dash and Soren got divorced. And she's like, oh, sweet Celestia, what else did I miss? Is Rainbow Dash all right? And the girls are sure, yeah, she's cool. She went out with Sonic, this really cool hedgehog from Mobius. They kind of went out on this Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash went out with Sonic to try to help him find his friends. So, yeah, she seems really cool. She seems really happy right now. So, she seems to be okay. Shortly thereafter, Spike and Rarity, Rarity invites Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy to join the party. And if I'm remembering, I know Pinkie Pie goes for sure. I'm trying to remember if Fluttershy does too, but I think they both go. They both eventually go to Rarity's house or boutique for a late night gathering. We continue on. Rarity decides upon leaving, Spike and Rarity leave, and it finally dawns on Pinkie Pie, like, wait, why was Spike here with Rarity and not Twilight? So that kind of leads to, or it was Fluttershy who said that. It was Fluttershy who said, yeah, why was Spike here with Rarity and not Twilight? And we get the epic Pinkie Pie swear that we decided to leave in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then from there, we go into the final scene of episode 3 reboot. And this is where Knuckles gets reunited with the Master Emerald, and he meets Applejack. The whole point of the title of this episode was the Guardian of the Master Emerald. Now, we all know Knuckles is the Guardian of the Master Emerald, but the point of it was the whole basics of that episode was based around that. So during this final sequence, Knuckles makes his acquaintance with Applejack. And one of the things that Knuckles is wondering about is, okay, Sonic and Rainbow Dash have both told me that Applejack is a very trustworthy pony. She's honest, she's brave. So Knuckles wants to know more about Applejack. And rather than just ask Applejack herself, he goes to the Master Emerald and basically uses it to get guidance about Applejack and about why the Master Emerald felt like it should relocate at Sweet Apple Acres. Of all the places it could have landed on equestrian soil or in the universe, really, it chose Sweet Apple Acres. So the Master Emerald gave Knuckles his images, and however Knuckles communicates with that emerald, he came to find out that Applejack is indeed a very trustworthy, brave, and honest pony, and that it chose Sweet Apple Acres specifically for her, so she could help Knuckles protect and guard the Master Emerald. So the Master Emerald basically was choosing Applejack to become a guardian at that point, alongside of Knuckles. So Applejack agrees to it, and the episode ends with Applejack accepting Knuckles into the family. To quote Applejack directly, she says, the Master Emerald is part of you. The Master Emerald made Sweet Apple Acres its home. It's your home now as well. And the episode ends with Applejack putting her cowboy hat on Knuckles' head. And they kind of just walk off together into the sunset toward the farmhouse. So I overall love the episode. This episode was one of my favorite episodes to write. God, 7 years ago when I wrote this episode originally. It's one of my favorite episodes of season 3. It's one of my favorite. It's episode 3, but episode 3 is one of my favorite episodes from season 1, just because there's just so many different dynamics that go on in that episode with Sandash really getting to know each other a little bit in this episode. The reuniting of Knuckles with Sonic. And then Knuckles being reunited with Master Emerald, and ultimately Applejack becoming the Guardian, a co-Guardian, alongside of Knuckles. So overall, I love that episode. That definitely one of my favorite episodes from season 1, definitely. So the episode ends with those two walking off toward the farmhouse together. And that's basically all I got for the episode here. I'm going to get back into the chat. Let me see. Levi, I don't know why, but when Sonic died and was brought back by Blaze, the first thing that came to my mind was Sonic saying, "The hands of death could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could not hold me." Oh crap. The thing is like the other thing like that I think of with that quote is death itself. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the Puss in Boots movie with the wolf. Oh my God. That is a scary epitome of death right there.
I've seen the memes for it. I like him, man.
Oh, he's badass. He looks badass. I cannot wait to see that movie. Levi said it is a God of War reference. Ophelia says she's calming down, so I may not be dead, Plush. I may live.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not gonna die. Levi, so Ophelia, do you think she'll spare Michael now? Ophelia says no clue. If there's any questions you guys want to ask Plush or myself, I mean, you guys are free to ask Plush anything you want. Ask me anything you want. I'm going to go ahead and dive into the news that I do have. Philia, she says you have to come online or I may be dead. We'll see, Chica. I don't really. I just don't want to be on Discord. Well, you got. Yeah, I really don't feel like being on Discord for more than an hour because I do want to go to bed myself. I've been up since 9 o'clock last night, so I'm starting to get tired. Let's see. So the big news I have. The first one, obviously, this past week at work, my work handed me my brand new schedule. So what that means is I go from having 4 days a month off, literally, since middle of October. I have worked 6 days a week, with Sunday being my only day off. So I'm trying to get everything done in my personal life on Sunday, and some of the shit I can't get done. So obviously, the production of Harmony and Chaos has taken a big hit. Now, keep in mind, I go from having 4 days off a month to starting this week, I now get half the month off. I don't exceed a 4-day work week. And like I said, there is 1 week out of the month I get 5 days off straight. So definitely going to have time to get back into writing and doing more. So as far as the episode that we're currently on, 93, I'm going to guess that we're about 80% done. I'm in the final sequences. Let me put it to you that way. Right now, we're at the album release party. I'm writing the album release party right now, where the DJ Pone 3 band is going to arrive, and they perform some music, and they officially release their first album. So you can see now, like, Manic is going to leave the series for a little while. What are my, let's see, Lion God, what are my thoughts on Twytails? I'm not sure yet. I think they're okay. I think they're okay. I think a lot of people ship Twilight with Tails because of the Brainiac thing, and they're both really smart. I mean, I'm not against a Twilight Tails ship. It's just when you put Tails and Fluttershy together, I don't know what it is. It just seems to work. I think Twilight and Tails could work. Me and the two-tailed fox, could we work? Philia types in, okay, Michael, I have your fate from Chica. Oh, boy. Oh, I look forward to hearing this or reading this. Anyway. Where did I leave off, Plush? I think I just got done talking about work.
Yeah, that's right. You said that you got to look for the schedule and all that.
Itchy nose. Anywho. Nicole Collas says, it's an okay ship, but I prefer Shad Twy. I do too, and as a matter of fact, Shadow and Twilight are very quickly becoming my favorite couple. They're like neck and neck with Sandash, because Shadow and Twilight are still going through some shit, whereas Sonic and Rainbow Dash have kind of just like leveled off. They're your typical married couple at this point. So, they just go with the flow at this point. So, the other thing I wanted to mention is I made reference to the server. What I would like to do is I would like to be able to link my server directly to this video, so you guys don't have to friend request me directly. If you guys are interested, I am going to open up the server to the fans, because I think you guys are missing out on a whole community of fun. I'm going to warn you right now, and I already know Plush will agree to this. The Harmony and Chaos server is cursed. It is one of the most sus servers probably you will ever get involved in. The quote book itself is cursed. So,
It is.
like certain people who are in the server are banned from the art channel because the art channel can get a little risque. Oh, Levi, it is fairly cursed. Blame Chica, Philia? No, blame this guy. I was voted most sus in your server. Trust me. Philia says she quotes everything. Chica banned Nox. Yeah, Nox is banned from the art channel because Nox is only 13 and she is wholesome and really cannot be looking at some of the art that gets posted in there because it is very risque at times, which is fine. You guys saw it in the last new episode. I want to say episode 92, where Shadow's like licking Twilight's hoof. That came from the art channel. Nox, yeah, she's too pure. Oh, I'll show Levi. Oh, I'll show you Cursed. The annoying orange being shipped with Sonic. How about that? That's fucking cursed. What the fuck? You hear Plush laughing. That's fucking cursed, bro. Okay, that's way worse than anything in Harmony and Chaos server related. There's the Sonic laugh. It is your real laugh. Oh my god, you said that in the comments. The Sonic laugh is your real laugh. Holy shit. Who knew?
It is, because I am Sonic in real life.
He is
Real?
Canon Sonic. He is Canon Sonic. Only in Ohio. I think Lion God is responding to Chica. No, but no, that what we're going to do new in there, and really, if you're a fan, this is the only way you're going to get access to this. But we've kind of started this role-playing thing in the server. Basically, it's me, Chica, and Elijah. We're doing this role-play thing. We're kind of hoping to get more people into it. Although I will say this role-play is highly sus. To give you guys an example, Sonado is a canon thing in the HC real-life server / reality show. Yeah. So we have we're calling the role play. Chica's calling it the Harmony and Chaos reality. I'm calling it Harmony and Chaos IRL. So it gives you a look inside. It's supposed to be like this funny little thing that we're doing where you get to see these characters living life off television. So you get to see them like in their real life selves. Just to give you an idea of how cursed this reality series is, Tails is an angry drunk. Let's see. Sonado is canon somehow. And Rainbow Dash enjoys being kissed by Philia, and she's completely cool with Sonado being a thing. Twilight is like, what the fuck? Twilight is a hot mess because she's going through pregnancy hormones. And I swear to God, what happened today in that server for roleplay, holy fucking shit. Twilight loses her shit. It was freaking hilarious. And I mean, she legit lost her shit because Shadow decided to fuck with Twilight. Knowing Twilight is going through hunger, like pregnancy hunger and cravings, he gives Twilight a breakfast burrito. But what he doesn't tell Twilight is that he puts laxative in her breakfast burrito. So literally, Twilight was in a shitty mood this morning in the server. You want to hear Twilight cursing? She cursed everybody out to the point where they all left the castle and left Twilight sitting on a toilet. It's funny. Like, it's some of the funniest shit you'll ever hear. Tails is being given. Philia is spiking. Now, this is why I said you guys are going to love Philia. Philia is spiking Tails' drinks with alcohol. So now Tails is a raving drunk who yells at everybody. Philia, Twilight almost killed us all. Yes. Twilight went off this morning. And then 5 minutes later, she's all like, ha, 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 ha. Then she's all happy, and Shadow's like, what the fuck? It's good shit. So if you guys want to get in on that, I just warn you, when we are doing it, it's sus as fuck. Just be advised. Just be advised. It's good shit. It really is good shit. Some other things is I don't really have much else. But the server, honestly, I am really proud of the server. I've met some of the best people of my life over the last, I would say, 3 or 4 years. Just being involved with involved in voice acting with YouTube. I met Plush through a mutual friend that we voice acted for. And really, Harmony Chaos, the server is a great place to meet friends. There's not a dull moment in that server ever. So it's like my own little, it's like friendship is magic. It's like we've created this great community there of just friends, and it's just a fun experience. If you can handle some of the sus stuff that we do, whatever, it's really, the people there are great. I've met some of the best people of my life in that server, and really most of them are voice actors for the series. At least half of them. The other half are other voice actors who either myself or Chica have invited into the server, or Plush has invited a few. Nicole is in the server. You guys see Nicole in the chat. Steven, who's Nicole's boyfriend, he's also in the server.
Actually, they left.
Basically, voice actors that we all network with are all part of the server as well. So it's fans, it's all the voice actors for the series. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave the link. I'll try to leave the link for the server in the descriptions. If not, I'll just link my own Discord, and we can do the whole friend request, and then I'll send you a link. We can do it that way. Just remind me if you guys have like weird Discord names, or you guys have Discord names that don't match what I see here on YouTube. Just make sure like you let me know who you are when you message me a friend request, or when I accept it. Just let me know who you are so I know who this is in the chat. Oh, Chica's going to try to send the server link. That would be great. I'm still going to link it in the description. But Chica. Anyway, guys, that's all that I have on my end. Other than episode 93, I would say is about 80% done. I literally have what's left of the. It's actually what's left of the episode is going to bounce back and forth. It's like 80% done. It's going to bounce back between the album release party, which is in the current timeline, and it's going to bounce between that and the Aeon is going after Will part. And there's this big fight between Shadow and Aeon. And that's how the episode's going to end. So it's going to go back and forth between those two scenes for what I have left. So I'm getting close. It's getting close. I wanted it out by February, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. But I will say it's coming. 80% done. It's 80% written. So we would have to do, all that would be left would be voicing it, and that's it. And then praying it goes to video so I don't have to live stream it. Because I really don't want to get rid of the opening credits. The opening credits is so epic with fist bump, and I don't want to get rid of it. It makes me sad thinking about it. I don't. I love fist bump. We all love fist bump. Queen Chica also did a fist bump cover. So you guys already have Chica's channel linked. Because she's gonna have more bloopers coming as well. So I know I listened to some of her bloopers that she got from the last couple of reboots. So she should have a gag reel video coming soon. Sorry, I put you on the blast there, Chica. I like the Lion God puts. I like the null space version better. Yeah. What did I miss? What did I miss something there, Plush? let's see. I got this chat keeps disappearing on me. Let's see the null version,
I think so.
the null space version. Better. Okay. Levi. Also, Michael. After this, I'll try and send the link about Plush. Can you pronounce that name? Jurgermonger.
Um,
I know you were I know you were poking fun at me for that at the last live stream. You're like, oh, I think you said your momager.
yeah, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say that.
Chica says she has 20 bloopers saved. So yeah, I definitely expect a blooper reel on Chica's channel for Harmony and Chaos. Anyway, that's all I got on my end, guys. Any last minute questions you guys want to ask, go ahead. Plus, is there anything you want to add?
No, not really. I don't got much, really.
All right, I'll give you guys a few more minutes. Other than that, guys, yeah, I'm excited for my new schedule because I get more free time at home. I get a better work-life balance, and I get to work on my stuff more, which makes me happy. It was a very happy hobby I had before Rivian. I shouldn't have said Rivian out loud, but before I took this job, it was something. My hobbies meant a lot to me, and the fact that I haven't really been able to do much of it over the last 8 months, it was starting to upset me because it's not just Harmony and Chaos that's one of my hobbies. It's not being able to go visit people, go visit my dad, have a full weekend with my kids without taking personal time. It's a lot of things that I was missing out on the last 8 months. So this makes me very happy. I've been so much happier the last 3 weeks, in general. Um, and a couple people that I know in real life have said the same thing. Like, you seem so much happier now. Like, and it's like, yeah, things are starting to really balance out. So I've learned to like calm myself, which is a good thing. That, and I'm not gonna lie, I found a reason why I like going to work now. Not gonna mention it. Chico will probably mention it. I'm kind of a big simp, so let's just say I'm kind of simping on somebody at work. So yeah, I've been looking forward to work lately. We'll just leave it at that. No names mentioned in the chat. No names, Chica, please. Yeah, girl crush. Yes, thank you. So anyway, guys, I'm done. I got nothing else to say. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of the Harmony and Chaos reboots. I am enjoying putting them out, and I'm glad that you guys are reliving these episodes. It means a lot to me because now you guys get to go back and see what started all of this and how we got to where we are now. It's just really great, and I want to thank you guys for sticking with me this entire time. The channel continues to grow. If you guys are interested, again, I'm going to post the server link if Chica hasn't done it already. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you for watching episode 3 of the reboot of Harmony and Chaos, and thank you for joining me live here tonight for this episode of The Kingdom. For my co-host tonight, Plush, I want to thank you for coming on with me. Plush, again, is the voice of Sonic. I will link his channel in the descriptions as well. You can check out some of his content, which is really funny. His content is so funny. His Plush content, it is great. You will not be disappointed. His Plush stuff is so funny. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. I'm peacing out. Plush, anything you want to say in closing?
I wanna sex the Fredbear.
All right. Sex that Fredbear. All right, guys, that's all we got. I'm peacing out, yo. Till next time.